Good morning and welcome to another ironic introduction to another video. Today, I am actually completely ignoring the arena for right now. I'm actually in a position where I am on reset. All my champions are coming up, but if you watched my previous video, you know that I am kind of taking pretty lax and prioritizing other stages of the game. I believe other content is more valuable. These champions come up in seconds. And so right now I see that I'm full energy. I have some energy refills available to me. And well, I recently completed Act 4. I am just itching to get into Act 5. I mean, I've watched a couple videos. I've seen some of the content. So I haven't really watched any guides yet just because I haven't had the chance. I didn't think I would reach Act 5 this quickly. But I just want to jump in. I want to give it a try. I know my roster is stacked. And I know that there are people who could do it with way weaker champions than me. So I'm pretty confident that if I give it a fair shot, use some attack boost, some HP boost, that I should be able to get some progress. So I have to wake up in 7 hours. So I figure I will dump an hour into Act 5. Well, we'll see how far we get. Let's see how far I can get without, repeatedly dying. I'd really like to do this without having to use revives. I only have a handful because I try not to buy them if I can get away with it. I've yet to have to buy one, but I know that one day it might happen. Yeah, so I barely have any revives. So it looks like I will be trying not to do that. I'd really like to save the revives for when I'm fighting the collector if possible, because I hear that he's kind of a hard fight, or maybe I just mishear. So that being said, I apologize for no music. One day soon, when I have some time, I will figure out how to set up copyright-free music so that you guys don't have to just listen to game silence. I don't have game audio set up because the streaming system I'm using doesn't let me connect my game audio to OBS properly. So I will work on that too. So I apologize for that as well. So if you're watching this, maybe you can just put some music on in the background. I will try to talk and kind of narrate the way I'm playing, my strategies, and what I'm doing. But I know that doesn't really fill the silence or the void quite well, especially since I imagine with as I'm playing, I'm going to get silent because part of being focused on a game is that you find yourself unable to talk as much. So I have a lot of boosts. I believe that those ones are really short. So let me proc this 1 hour boost for EXP first. And then let's go ahead and I'm not super let's hold off on the HP boost for now. What is this? Awesome. We will use a champion boost. Wow, they let you stack an HP boost and a champion boost. That just seems kind of silly. And we have 3 of these, so let's go ahead and dump one of those. Alright, so we have 30 minutes here or so to pump this as fast as we can. I'm just going to go straight up. I've already scouted these out, so I know that going right is not good for me. What do we got here? Special 2 bias, energy resistance, more likely to activate special 2, ton of damage. Awesome. Okay, so this seems pretty fair. Don't get hit seems like the strategy. Don't get hit, dodge a special 2, energy resistance. Let's go. Wow, that is... flare buff is insane. I do not want to get hit by that. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Wow. Okay. One combo took him down to 70%. I mean, it could have been worse. You only hit me, I think, with 2 attacks there. But that was a lot of damage. And I need to double check, but I think I saw a debuff on me for persistent damage. That wasn't poison. It looked like it was highlighted. But I will double check that because I'm not super pumped. I don't know if Hulk Ragnarok's ability... He has this ability called Face Me, and I don't know if it unlocks when you awaken him, or if it unlocks just as part of having him in the first place. So fight number 1. Man, I hate hate the mutants. We've got Enhanced Special 1, Unblockable. Triggered abilities, Flare. Okay, so I guess the theme of Act 4, Quest 1, Act 5, Quest 1, Chapter 5, Act 1, Quest 1 is Flare. So don't get hit. Man, but you do so much damage to these guys. I don't know what Gambit's thing is when he's guarding, but I definitely don't let him do it. So he's doing something where he's getting that persistent buff charging up over and over, that spin wheel, and I'm definitely not going to let him just sit there and hold it forever. It looks like I go up here. Right, where does this take me? 10,000? Yeah, Scarlet Witch, we can take her. I've got a Hulk Ragnarok. Yeah, so I did notice that time that Vision was having a debuff, and I do remember when I was watching someone play through this, that is Degeneration. So actually, what we're going to do here is I'm going to see if Ronin can remove that debuff, because hopefully he can, and then maybe he just becomes so OP. Oh, he cannot. That is not good. Okay, well, I played that a little more on the defensive side, kind of hoping that he could, and he can't. So that's a lesson learned. I guess that would make him too overpowered. Maybe Degeneration is just kind of like a passive debuff, and that's why you can't remove it. That would make sense to me. Whew. I've gotten a lot better with Ronin. I still make mistakes here or there, but I play him really slow these days, and I get the sense that that's not good for this. Yeah. Instantly punished. Unreal. I'm going to die instantaneously here. Death to the Degeneration. Wow. Okay. I tried to play more aggressive there, and I got instantly punished for it. So I don't know if I should restart. Let me see how far back I am. Man, that really hurt. I've gotten a lot better with him, I promise. Man, I am really far away. Okay, and then where does this one go? To the boss. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. 8 fights, 4 champions with a Degeneration. That is... You know what? Let's go for it. If I can't do it... I'll just restart. Man. I can't believe I lost Ronin in 1 fight. Oh, 2 fights. I guess he took out 1 person. I'm much better than that with him. I'll have to prove it one day. Won't be today. I'm not gonna lie. A big part of this is just that having that passive Degeneration. Wow, okay. I thought I comboed that properly. Just having that passive Degeneration debuff on here really just stresses me out. That's a lot. I don't have anyone with good sustain because my Hulk Ragnarok's not uncapped, not awakened. Vision has a little bit more life. This is tough. I definitely feel the pressure. I'm not a fan. I mean, I understand the value in this because, right, it's like play aggressive. But I am not a fan of non-interactive damage, right? Like, there is no way. I was really hoping that Ronin could, and it doesn't even look like it's stacking against my willpower. So I was really hoping that Ronin could remove that debuff, right? Because it's a debuff, so he should be able to. That's kind of his whole kit. I feel that that's what makes him as strong as he is. So, right, if there's 10 fights and you have 60 seconds each for 5 champions, essentially you have to win every fight in with your champions in less than 30 seconds, which is doable. I mean, I'm on that track right now, and that's the whole point of the flare nodes. So it's an interesting idea, but if you're not a fast player, I can definitely see why you would have to dump a ton of revives, a ton of potions into this. I mean, I'm an aggressive player, so it means a little less. Let's see if I can't just end this. Wow, okay. I wonder why. Oh, that's right. Reduced energy damage. Okay. Um, I'm an aggressive player, so it means a little less to me. I definitely feel like in this situation where you're already taking all this damage, running suicides if you can, and running like a full bleed immune team, or running, a full poison immune team like I do, is really gonna pop up as super relevant, because if you're getting that 300% bonus attack plus the 30% attack you get from running even just one of the suicides is really valuable. Um, I actually unlocked double edge today, and because I'm not running bleed immune champions, I actually didn't like it. And I found that willpower at 1 with no coagulation, I felt like it did a lot of damage to me really quickly, which wouldn't matter as much, but I'm not quite good enough in my fights to do them without getting hit. Let's go ahead and double stack these. If I was better, I feel like taking that initial damage would be worth it. I do feel. I wish I had my Ronin so bad. I do feel that willpower, coagulation, you can get that damage on the double edge down to, I want to say, like 12% over 16 seconds, which is really not that bad if you consider, like, when you're questing, if you're not getting hit and you're only taking 12% every fight, then it's actually really good. Let's say you take an additional 5% to block damage if you're not parrying or if you're not getting specials, but like, you could make the argument that for how much you have to block in this game, that taking that extra damage from the poison is something you could actually mitigate just by ending the fight faster. I think especially with like this degeneration, because I'm running poison immune champions, slash because like with Heimdall there, willpower negates so much of the liquid courage, that because these fights are going so much quicker, you don't feel the pain of the degeneration debuff as much. So that's probably one way to handle these, is right, like just bring more damage. Okay, so you have 60 seconds to beat the fight, beat it faster. I believe definitely, what I've seen online when I was reading like up on some of like degeneration and how to handle it, because in Act 4 it's really annoying. You have to deal with like randomly getting the degeneration buff, and like the biggest tip there was to bring like Wolverine or X-23, I think one of the Iron Mans, Ultron, people with recovery abilities, because that's really just like the best way to handle it. I also know that is why Scarlet Witch is incredibly powerful, because you do get that random roll for a huge recovery buff, which kind of just makes degeneration laughable. We're actually doing really good for a 5-man team. I really am going to commit to clearing more chapters now. I want to show you that I'm not absolutely terrible with Ronin, because I think I've really learned his playstyle. I hate Nightcrawler so much. In hindsight, I should have brought Heimdall to that fight. Well, lessons learned. Nightcrawler, Spider-Man. These champions are the bane of my existence. The Thing, if you're playing against the Thing in lower arena, you can't beat a special, because lower PI champions play really defensively and they never use their special. It's so incredibly frustrating. Yeah, same abilities. Again, I really wish I had my Ronin. Heimdall's ability should stack with himself. I'm sorry, it should. It doesn't make sense that it doesn't. There's gotta be, I'm sure there's a canon reason for why it doesn't. I hate knowing that when I bring him, I don't get that 1% immunity that I get on everybody else, and it just seems silly. I don't want to bring my Gulk to this. I only have 3 people left. Here we go. This is my first time clearing this. I'm clearly struggling a lot. I got lucky with that quick draw. That was greedy. Could have died there. There's no point using my special one. Oh, I didn't get the parry. Okay, 1% health. So I'll have to heal Hyperion up if I want to use him in the next fight. But we will try to clear it with Gladiator, Hulk, and Vision if we can. So far, not a bad first attempt. Typically, the reason I have only as few revives as I do is because the boss fight is the only time I think it's worth using revives. I mean, if you're at the boss, you know, especially when you've cleared this far, depending on how well you've cleared and depending how much percentage you're getting on the boss, it can be super worth. Oh, I might be able to take you down in one go. Oh no. Woo! Yeah, I'm glad with how that went out. That was actually really good. No revives, no health potions. Pretty good clear. You might be watching this thinking like, how did you know how to dex that? He does the laser thing. They all do that. Everybody who does that laser, I feel, I don't know if Kang is an older champion or something, but a lot of the champions, they have a lot of the same skill sets, which is really interesting. Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, a couple of the older female champions, they all do the same heavy attack, so you know what to expect there. There are other examples, you know, Cyclops, you've got Iron Patriot, Black Bolt, they both have the same special too. What are we looking at here? Starts with 5,000 armor rating, but the opponent reduces their armor rating by 200 with each hit. 100 attack. Okay. Let's start off with Heimdall. This seems like another map where it would be really good to have some recovery. Something I don't have. What? Oh, I see. Stacking armored above. That's gonna be annoying. Come on, use your special, honey. Oh, I didn't block it. I mean, I didn't dex it like I wanted to. Hopefully I can get some damage in here. Kind of had to pre-dex that. That's interesting. Man, you are tanky. Man, yeah, you definitely have to dex that early. So I've taken probably like 40% of my damage straight from... Oh shit, Liquid Courage. Okay, 2% health on my Heimdall. That's okay. I don't use Heimdall. That was not good. I have a 4-star Awakening Stone. If I really, really struggle, I can awaken my Hulk. 13k. I get the sense that I'm not going that way. 13k. Okay. Well, shucks. This way brings me to a knight. Yeah, we're not going that way. I don't mind a guillotine. That's not bad. Guillotine, Captain America, War Machine. Okay, that's a pretty good route. We can do that one. We got over here. We got Iron Man. Wolverine. Cable. So we've got Guillotine. Captain America. Where does this bring me? Please bring me to the boss. Yeah, okay, let's go up. I think I can handle the up path pretty well. It looks like a handful of fights. Right, like it looks like they've made up for how long the fight is for with nothing extra, right? Yeah. Is special 3 enabled? Yeah. Okay. So I do have to bait out specials. I hate baiting out specials, but I think that's a really cool aspect of the game. What was that? Unstoppable heavy attack? Oh, get chunked. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed here. That should kill me. I wasn't paying attention. I'm lucky that didn't kill me, but at this point, I am seriously considering restarting. Alright, well, it's just energy, right? I don't have a lot of potions. We'll see how far I can get. We'll see how far I can get. Definitely not going into Spider-Man. That's for sure. Alright. Redemption with the Ronin. Here we go. Let me show you I'm not the worst Ronin player you've ever seen, and I can do more than one fight with him. Wow. Not proving anything. Wow. Alright. So I am probably going to restart. I have to. I don't have to. I could heal up, try to clear through, but I got absolutely obliterated here. This might be it. This might be as far as I can get today. Darn, I do that every time. Okay, so something I should mention about Ronin, as I've learned hard way over and over again, if you dash back after they do a dash attack, don't dash back in, because you have no priority with Ronin. He swings his sword way over his head. You'll get hit every single time by a powerful AI. I am going to give up on here. I could beat this Captain America for the EXP, but we're actually going to start over. I actually should have looked at his power index. 16,000 is really high. Let's try that again. Whew. How long is this video coming out to be? Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll bring Vision. We'll save our Heimdall for as long as possible. Try to only use him for advantage, because I definitely think I'll only get 1, maybe 2 fights out of him. Come on. Got her. Oh no. Hold on just a moment. Are we good? We're good. It's kind of bugs sometimes. Still gonna go up. %9 on vision. If I can do that 4 or 5 more times, I can clear this chapter. Instantly punished. Oh, shucks. I don't know her well enough. Instantly press special 3. Alright, we're gonna dash back right away. Oh, unblockable, unstoppable. That sucks. Punishment coming up. Might as well press SB1. Not good, team. Not good. How do people... They'll probably start baiting that special out at SP1, right? That's what I'll try in the next fight. I wonder if I should go a different route. Guillotine has a lot of reach. This might not be the route. I might have to do some research. I'm definitely not going up against that Spider-Man. I hate Spider-Man. You're probably like, who are you talking to? Myself. There's a voice in my head saying, go against the Spider-Man. It's an easier fight. And then there's someone in my head screaming, no, you're an idiot. Alright. Round 3 with Ronin. I promise. I am not the worst Ronin player you'll ever see. How do I not get that dang... How do I not have priority there? Unreal. I hate. How is that not a parry? Ah, I suck. Okay, team. I think this is as far as I get. You know, no, I'll carry my other champions through, right? We'll push. I have energy. It really does look like I am the worst running player you'll ever see, though, huh? Man, one day I'll put a video out there and you guys will be like, oh, he can actually play Ronin. That day is not looking like today, but one day. Part of it is I'm just so exhausted. His playstyle is not easy. It's really fun, but not easy at all. Because you have to repeatedly dash back, and the AI interacts with dashing back very strangely. Go ahead. I actually wonder if I should bring Hawkeye to this. I feel like I got that intercept. Man, I am reacting really slow. 3% health on vision. I just worked 12 hours. I'm exhausted. This brings me to the boss, right? There's gonna be an ambush here. 100% ambush. Ooh, there was not. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, not looking good on health potions, team. I used a whole lot to get through Act 4. I used a lot of health potions to get through Act 4. Unreal. Alright, let's let me dodge back here. Oh, I meant to hold body block there. I'm just gonna die. Alright. I'm exhausted. I'm getting destroyed. So as far as an amateur run through Act 5, this is as far as we get today. I'll do some research, see if there's a better path. I'm sure there is. Work on my Ronin gameplay because he did absolutely squat for me today. You know, maybe someone out there is a better player than I am, can send me some tips, but I'm gonna go see if I can't find a first clear better path. If I had to guess, it's probably going right? Like you probably go this way instead. Yeah, and then these guys stay all at the 13,000 power level. So let's see if you go down here. Yeah, you got an 11,000 and 11,000. Oh, this seems like a really long path in comparison, though. Yeah, it's a really long path in comparison. I don't know if I would willingly pick that. But if you go up here, that'll bring you down to the same position I'm in here. Interesting. So you can take a longer path with weaker enemies, or a shorter path with harder enemies. Tough call, probably. I'm sure there's a right answer. I don't feel like these nodes are very difficult. So I feel like it's just me. You know what? I'm gonna go up. I'll take that Wolverine path, bring my Gladiator Hulk to deny the healing. And we'll see if it's just Captain America giving me a hard time. Captain America parries me a lot more than other people. I did fine on this fight, right? So, we'll see. My hand's kind of sticking a little bit. Okay, not anywhere near as good as the first one, but that was bearable. I'm gonna keep trying. Wait a second. When I go up, I only have to fight Guillotine, and then it brings me straight to Captain America. Whereas if I go this way, it brings me, I have to fight 3 people. No. Absolutely not. I don't know why I thought going that way was right. Absolutely not. No, we're going to use an energy refill here. We're going to try one more time. I'm stubborn. I'm determined. Lower this a little bit. I had it that high because I had my work uniform on for one of my videos, and I didn't want to flash my company logo. We can do better here, too. She doesn't evade. let's try. I don't need combat advantage. Nope. I suck. That's it. You guys just get to watch me ride the struggle bus over and over and over again. I really feel like, oh man, I really feel like I should just sleep on it, come back and try again. But man, I am stubborn. All right, let's see if I can win this fight without losing more than 15% of my HP. I'll pop a refill, try it again. But if I get wrecked here, I'm definitely gonna call it quits. They make it look so easy, you know, when they're doing these progression videos. Like, oh, I thought I hit the parry there. Oh, yep, instantly wrecked. Man, I was doing so well up to that point. Wow, that's it. I can't land the parry. Yep, that's it. All right, team. I will, I guess I'll practice, because I am getting wrecked in these fights. So I am not going to try any farther. That was just a waste of energy for me. Probably painful to watch. But that's part one. Part one of riding the struggle bus. I cleared quest 1, I suppose. I guess I just got to get good. I suck. I really, really, really suck. But that's part of progression. So, you know, stay tuned for part 2. Maybe I can blame sleep. We'll see. I'll wake up some more, post this video, and we'll see where we're at. Hope you guys have a good one.